So here we are on 8th Avenue and 34th Street. That's the New Yorker Hotel. And if you like this channel, like, subscribe, help me out. Follow the channel. And yeah, we're going to take a walk down 8th Ave. Just got to wait for the light to turn green. Yeah, so the street's been experiencing a very high level of criminal activity lately. There's been a lot of stabbings, killings, robberies, beatings. This street is rough. It's early, so there's more people out. If you come here much later, you'll see a different scene. Right now, you see a lot of young people.
Tell me the wrong direction.
Yeah, so I imagine some people are gonna comment, possibly. Yeah, so basically somebody asked me for money, and the other guy asked if I wanted to buy weed. So as you can see, this bright light, this is an NYPD light. They put it up because there's been stuff going down here. You can see all the drug addicts on the corner. See right here. You see they got the whole corner lit up. So I'm going to walk by the spot where there was a recent murder. Some guy got stabbed to death. If you walk down any of these streets, you'll see a lot of people hanging out. All right, let's take a look. So right here we got a couple druggies and some people hanging out across the street. Yeah. So guys, yeah, like, subscribe, help me out, support the channel. So it's gonna start getting a little bit rough over here. And the reason why is because there's a bus terminal ahead. So a lot of people go by the bus terminal. They get off the bus from New Jersey. A lot of people just got out of jail. This is a really old dive bar, though, combo bar. And this is Two Bros. This is where they had guy got stabbed up. About to come up to that spot. This spot is a very hot spot right now, especially late night, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It's rough. See right here. Tough spot, right? It's Two Bros Pizza, site of a couple of killings. All right, it's pretty quaint right now because it's early. If I came here like midnight, be a bunch of zombies around. Right here you can see another NYPD light camera. This is an NYPD spotlight. It's off right now. They're going to turn it on later on. As you can see, Times Square is like right up ahead.
People don't know what they be doing, bro. They think they do. They think they do. And then they think that they more righteous than or better because they think that they do. Because they think
You definitely got to keep your eyes open on this block. You can get robbed. 100% you could get robbed. Now, back in the 80s, they used to call, this was a street where all the pimps would line up and they'd have the streetwalkers. You know, nowadays it's all online. But back in the old days, they had the prostitution right on the street. 8th Avenue in the 1970s and 80s, even 60s, was a hot spot for pimps with their Cadillacs and their women, their stable as they call it, out on the street. So this place is rough right here. This is this is the Port Authority bus terminal. Rough spot. Like I said, a lot of people come in from New Jersey. They get out of prison from upstate. They get off the bus. They hang out here. They come to the city, link up with their connections. Okay, yeah, that's the New York Times building right there. A lot of people try to climb that, and it's been happening quite a bit past couple of years. People climb up the building, make a scene, the cops come, because this is Port Authority still. more of the shenanigans down that way. That's the Deuce, 42nd Street. Again, back in the old days, in the 1970s and 60s, 80s, all that, this street was all porno theaters, all sex shops. In the 90s, Giuliani came in, he closed it all down. There's 0 sex shops. But it's been rough since the pandemic. Since the past year, it's been really desolate. A lot of stuff closed. The theater's closed. It's kind of a wasteland. So now we've passed 42nd Street. It's one of the old sex shops still active. As you can see, one of the oldest. This place has been around since the 80s. The playpen. I just stepped in a pile of something. It's a Smith bar, one of the old school bars of the area. It's been closed, lights out. That's pretty much it. So, I mean, compared to the 90s, in the 80s, again, I was a kid, so I don't remember too much. I remember enough, but you would get killed over here. You would get definitely, this is nothing. Like the way it is now, it's rough, but compared to the early 90s, or maybe the late 80s, this is, back during the crack epidemic, like I said in other videos, the whole city was going to hell. So it's not so bad nowadays, but it's definitely, 8th Avenue has managed to maintain its reputation for being seedy. take a walk down 42nd Street. And like I said, back in the day, it was all porno theaters. Look at this stuff, it's all closed. The hotel's closed, the gift shop's closed, Applebee's is closed. This guy's pretty whacked out. Dave and Buster's is closed. All this stuff is closed. Some of the theaters that used to be open here are closed. I think this was McDonald's. Rest in peace, McDonald's. Broadway shows are closed. This is where Aladdin used to play. And yeah, guys, it's kind of gloomy, but there's still people out. Anyways, if you guys like this, like, subscribe. I'm gonna try to do some more videos of. I'm gonna do a Times Square video, and still plenty of spots to show you guys. So